when the company agree me to work for them, it will send a contract to us to sign a contract to the company. Do you know? Do you know how I mean?
Yes. So meaning to say you haven't received a confirmation yet,
Yep.
right? Oh, okay. But how long before you can receive a confirmation according to your classmate? Mm.
Mm, let's say about January 8th.
Ah, all right. So it's just a few days,
Yep.
right? Okay. Oh, how do you feel? Do you feel nervous, happy, excited?
I feel nervous because I yep.
I see. Well, let's just hope for the best, right? So that you can find a better company. All right. Okay, so great job. And are you ready to study our lesson even though you didn't have fun?
Yep.
Yes, because now from now on you can just stay at home, right? And get some rest, right? For a while before you start work at the aviation company. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, so are you ready to study our lesson?
Yep.
Okay, well, today we are going to continue talking about our lesson, and our lesson this time is about technology, right? Office technology. Do you have a lot of office technology in your company, Toyota?
Just a printer
Okay,
and
just a
yeah, just print and the computer.
There's not a lot of technology
Yep.
in Toyota. I see. Okay, but at least there are some. Okay. All right. Okay, so this time let's talk more about different kinds of office technology, and we have here some words, right? And the first thing that I want you to do, of course, is to read these words so I can check your pronunciation.
Okay.
So let's start with number one.
Okay. Number one, affordable. Two, as needed. Three, be in charge of capacity. Five, durable. Six, in intuitive. Seven, physically. Eight, provider. Nine, recur. 10. Reduction. 11. Stay on top of. 12. Stock.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And number 12, stock,
Stock.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Let's put talk about this. Okay. So the first one here, okay. All right. It's almost good, but it should have been affordable.
Affordable.
Right. Yes. All right. Oops. Okay. Affordable. I can hear your dog. Don't worry, we have a dog at home too. Okay, but our dog is still a puppy. Alright. Okay, and okay, the next one here, Bill, is initiative.
Initiative.
Yes, and the next one it's recur.
Re-
Right, recur.
recur.
Yes, recur. And okay, that's all. All right.
Okay.
So, do you know all these words, or are there some words that you're not familiar with?
Uh, yep.
All right, like what
That's
words
okay.
are you not what words are you not familiar with?
Mm, no. That's okay.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So very good job. So let's continue. All right.
Okay.
Let's go now to the first one. So the first one here is affordable. So when we say affordable, what does it mean?
Uh, have enough. money to pay for that.
Alright, okay, so yes, exactly, right? Okay, so here, right, when we say we have a lot of, we can afford something, or something can be afford, right? That is affordable because it's not too expensive, in other words, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So very good job, and we have here some sample sentences. So can you please read the sentences here for me?
Okay, the company's first priority was to find an affordable phone system. Obviously, the computer systems that are affordable for Fortune 500 company will not be affordable for a small company.
All right, okay. So how about here among the sentences? Do you have any question?
A Fortune,
All right, okay. So your answer is fortune.
Fortune,
Yes,
okay,
fortune.
Fortune.
Yes. Do you know fortune?
No.
Okay, well, actually, fortune means like it has different meanings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fortune means having a lot of money, right, or property. Okay, let me put this here in the comment box so that you can review this later. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. So fortune means, all right, it means luck, right? Fortune means one. It can mean luck
Luck.
or having money, a lot of money or property, meaning to say to be wealthy, right?
Uh-huh.
That is meaning of fortune. But Fortune 500, all right? Do you know? Do you have any idea what Fortune 500 is?
A can
No.
can it affordable,
Ah,
right?
okay.
No.
No. Okay. Alright, actually, um, Fortune 500 is like a list, alright? It's like a list of 500 biggest companies in the US, right? And then they publish it every year, alright? So here, for Fortune 500 is like a magazine like Forbes, right? Forbes magazine, they usually have like a top 10 most popular tourist spot in the world. So things like that, or top 10 most successful businessmen, right? You
Ah.
can you can see a lot of that in Forbes, right? But in Fortune magazine, it's a US magazine. They also have that, but it's like 500 top companies in the US.
Uh-huh. Ah.
Okay, so that is Fortune 500. Okay, all right. Now, aside from that, do you have other question, Bill?
Priority.
Priority. Okay,
Priority.
yes, priority. Okay. All right. When we say priority, meaning it's something that you do, or it's like your um the most important thing, right, for
Ah.
you, right? So meaning to say, before you do something else, um, you do it first before other things, right? For example, when your girlfriend said she wants to go out with you, and then your friends also said that they want to go out with you,
Mm-hmm.
so who are you going to go out with?
My girlfriend.
Yes, because she's your priority. So that is priority.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Is it easier to understand? Okay. So that's it. Priority. Okay.
Okay.
So do you have other questions aside from this one?
No.
These ones? Okay, no question. So now let's make a sentence using the word affordable. Mm-hmm.
Mm, uh, affordable. Affordable. Not affordable to me. Okay. The iPhone 7 is not affordable to me. For me.
Okay. All right.
Seven.
iPhone 7 is not affordable for me. Yeah, I think it's not affordable for all kinds of people, right? Well, except for the rich, right? People, they can afford to buy anything that they want. But for us, poor people, we cannot afford to buy those kinds of things. All right. Okay, so very good job. So iPhone 7. All right. Because companies, they don't make smartphones where everything is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have very good camera. They always have to make another version. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay if we cannot afford those things. At least we don't have to change our phones, right? Every time. Okay?
Yeah. That's so
Okay.
expensive.
Yes,
Ah,
very expensive. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's go to number 2. And it says here as needed. So do you understand what it means?
yep. What?
Mm. All
Oh,
right. Okay, so do you have any questions?
no, no, no.
Not yet?
Yeah,
All
not
right,
yet.
okay. So let's read the sentences here first, okay?
Okay. The courier service did not come every day, only as needed. The service contract states that repairs will be made on an as needed basis.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how about in the sentences? Do you have any question?
Mm, the courier is mean the travel, right? Travel.
Uh,
No.
well, here, okay, courier, yeah, well, when we say not only travel, but when we say courier, it's like a service where, okay, in other words, a courier is a person who deliver things, right? So, courier is related or or has to do something about um, transporting or delivering items to another place. Right? For example, do you sometimes buy things online?
Uh-huh.
Bill, do you sometimes buy things from online shops?
And no.
Alright, okay. So some people they do, right? Especially in China, a lot of people in China, um, they buy a lot of things online,
Yeah.
right? And somebody delivers the item to their house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is a courier, a person or a company that delivers item from to different places. So that's a courier, right?
Oh, like
It's
the mailer, right?
Yes, like a mailman,
But
right?
they deliver the stock.
Yes, not only sometimes they deliver letters too, but not only letters, they also deliver other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Television, all right, computers, things that people have to receive, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so only that courier rather.
Korea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
All
That's
right,
okay.
so no more question?
No.
All right, okay, good. So let's make a sentence using the word as needed.
Mm, uh, as needed. Only as needed. Only as needed. Uh,
Alright.
okay. Mm,
For example, I will stay at home as needed. So meaning to say you'll stay there as long as you're needed at home, right? Or maybe let's say I will eat food as needed. So I will eat food as long as I need to eat food,
Uh-huh.
right? But if I don't need food anymore, then I'll stop eating, right? So that is those are some of my sample sentences. So how about you?
Uh, make my girlfriend happy is as needed. Can? Can say that?
Okay, I make my girlfriend
Happy.
happy as needed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, almost perfect. Or you can say I will make my girlfriend happy as needed. Okay,
Okay.
yes, as long as you need it, you need to, because she's still your girlfriend, and especially when she becomes your wife, you have to do more,
Ah.
right? I see. Okay, good. All right, now let's go to the next one. So we have here be in charge of, right? So that means like to be in control of, or to command, or in other words, to supervise, right? You can also use the word supervise.
Supervise.
Yes, like a supervisor, right? To
Wow.
supervise or to manage, right? Okay? Alright, okay. So let's go to the two sentences here. So can you please read them
Okay.
for me?
He appoints someone to be in charge of maintaining a supply of paper in the fax machine. Your computer should not be in charge of you. Rather, you should be in charge of your computer.
Alright, okay.
What's
So,
wrong?
do you have any question here?
No. Hey,
Okay, alright. Mm,
okay, no.
okay. Alright, so no question. Okay, so let's make a sentence using the word supervise.
Supervise.
I mean to say to be in charge of.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
in my company, I have uh, I have to be in charge of uh, I have to be in charge of uh, can I oh applying the service to customer.
Ah, okay. Applying service to customer. Or
Yep.
you mean to say like you're in charge of discussing,
Discussing.
right?
Yep.
Or maybe, all right, okay. In my company, I am in charge of maybe dealing with
Dealing.
or maybe discussing, right? Services to customers, right?
Okay. Right.
Okay, all right, okay, good. It's okay. Don't worry about the dog. Okay, maybe he's just happy to see you. Okay, all right. Okay, now let's go to number four, and this one is capacity. All right. So when
Capacity.
we say capacity, what does it mean?
Uh, uh, the space can contain all the main the uh, the maximum things can hold,
All
right?
right. Okay. Good. So, okay. So you just read it. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, actually, here, for example, right, cars have the capacity, a certain capacity, meaning to say, yes, it's the ability, right, to either do something, right,
Uh-huh.
in particular, or to, in terms of cars, how many person can sit in that car, right,
Uh-huh.
or can be carried by that car. So things like that. Okay, so let's have these sentences A and B. Can you please read these sentences for me?
Okay, the new conference room is much larger and has the capacity of 100 people. The memory requirement of the software application exceed the capacity of our computers.
All right, okay. And okay, exceed. All right, exceed.
Exceed.
Yes, okay. So how about here? Do you have any questions?
Application.
Application. Software application. APP.
Oh, right. Okay.
You
Yeah.
understand now?
You you told me that last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, so we're done with that. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we have here, okay, your own sentence, of course. You have to tell me your own sentence.
Uh, uh, the machine can capacity no has the capacity of 100 people. Capacity.
Yes, all right, capacity.
Capacity.
Okay.
The machine can ah
You can do it.
I have too much holiday, so
I see. Okay. For example, let me think of an example. All right. For example, you can say, um, mm, my computer has has the capacity to to um to to store 100 gigabyte of files, right?
ah
All right, so it meaning to say it can hold or you can save 100 gigabyte of files in your computer. Or for example, you can send Yahoo Mail has the capacity to send 100 MB of files, right? So something like that. All right.
mm, okay.
Mhm.
The is the uh, ah the space has the capacity of uh, 200 people. That's okay.
All right. Okay. The space has. Okay. Or maybe your house. You can use it for your house.
My house.
How? Yes. How many people can stay in your house?
My house has the capacity of just six.
All
The
right. Okay.
maximum.
All right. Okay. Or you can say, um, okay. All right. My house has the
Capacity.
capacity to accommodate. All right. 6 people. All right.
To
Alright.
accommodate. Okay.
Yes. Alright. So meaning to say it has the capacity to let 6 people stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Alright. Okay, good. Very good job. We're done. And let's go to the next one, number 5.
Okay. The printer is so durable that with a little care it will last another 5 years. These chairs are more durable than the first ones we looked at.
Okay. So when we say durable, it's something that can last a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, in my case, my laptop is not durable because it only lasted for 1 year. So I had to buy another one. Okay. All right. So that's it. Okay, very good job. So, no more questions?
It will last another 5 years. It means it can use almost 5 years, uh,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes. Well, here the printer is so durable that with a little care, it will last another 5 years. That's true. That's correct, Bill. Because sometimes, um, how can I say this? Okay, I want to use this word. I'll teach you a word. Okay, lifespan. All right. Our things have a lifespan, meaning to say, time or period or how long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone, right? Someone or something can last, right? So, for example, some computers can last for just 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, right? But if it's durable, even though it has a lifespan, it can last more than the lifespan, right?
Lifespan.
So here, so here maybe the printer can last only for 5 years, but since it's very durable, it can last for another 5 years. All right.
Ah.
All right. So that is the meaning of that. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. Do you have other question aside from that?
No. Okay.
Okay, all right. So very good job. So, all right. Let's make a sentence using the word durable. What are there a lot of durable things in your home?
Durable things.
Yes.
Uh, my
Is
car.
your my
Yeah, my
Okay.
car.
All right.
And
Your
because I always fix, I fix that, and he always can can uh, can use continue.
All
And
right.
yeah, we driver it 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, and he run a 18 hung. Wait a minute. I 1,
30
2,
years. So
3, 4,
so
5,
your
6.
father gave it to you?
No, 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 no. My mom gave it to me. So yeah,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. 30,000,000
Wow.
kilo.
That's great.
It
Oh,
it's
all
around
right.
30,000. Yeah, thousand. Yeah, 100,000.
Oh. Well, that's great, right? That means your uh your your car is really durable because normally cars can last for how many years? 10 years, and then after that they cannot be used anymore, right?
Yeah,
But 30
yeah.
years is actually a very long time. Wow. What kind of car do you have? Like what brand of car do you have?
Suzuki.
Ah, Japanese brand. That's
Yeah.
why. All right. Yeah, I think Japanese brands are really durable, right?
Hmm.
Yes. Except Toyota. Is Toyota a Japanese brand too?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Toyota is the Japanese brand.
Alright. I see. All right. But actually, well, I think it depends because before cars were made to be durable. But nowadays, sometimes cars have to be produced very fast. So some of them are not very durable anymore, right?
Yeah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the manufacturer wants we change the car fast, so
Oh,
it will make the car be weak. Yeah,
oh, so that's what manufacturers do.
yeah.
Oh, well, in my case, my laptop, when was I think in 2003, I bought a laptop. Well, it's not a laptop, it's a small computer. It's a small laptop. It's a netbook,
Mm-hmm.
right? It lasted for many years, but this laptop I bought, it only lasted 1 year. So I think That's what, yeah, I think I agree. That's what manufacturers do, right? They make items that are weak so that people will replace them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, it's not good. But that's the sad reality. Okay. All right. So very good job. Now let's continue with number 6. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In What do you mean? Initiative.
Yes, initiative.
Employees are encouraged to take the initiative and share their ideas to the management. Our technology initiative involves an exciting new database system and will help us revert, revert, revolutionize our customer service.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me just put it here. Encourage.
Encourage. Okay?
Yes, encouraged. And then the other one here, it's revolutionize.
Revolutionize.
It's a very long word, right? Okay. Revolutionized.
What is
Okay.
it mean?
I don't know. I'm
Really?
just kidding. No. Alright, okay. Let me just highlight this one, alright.
Okay.
Okay, from the word revolution. Have you heard of the word revolution? Especially industry revolution, right? No? You haven't? Okay. When we say revolutionize, that means to produce very great thing, right? Or maybe create something that is new, right?
Pokemon.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, you can say that, right? Yes, Pokemon can revolutionize themselves, right?
Okay.
And to become better. Okay. All right. Especially in the, do you know in Europe, right? Europe is the first, how can I say this? European countries are known for industrial field, right? They created the first trains, right? Machines, right? Um, but before that, they had to revolutionize, right? They have to make great things, right?
Okay.
So that they will be followed by other countries, right? So that is revolutionize. That's why we also have like an industry revolution, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you heard
Indus
about that. Okay,
industry. Okay.
yeah, it's a part of the history. I'm not very good in history. Okay, industrial. Okay, let me put this. There's a period of time, right, in the world
ah.
we call industrial revolution, right? Right. It's the time. It's the time or period when people started making machines already, right, to make their lives easier, right?
Ah.
Okay.
What? What the country? The English.
I think it's England, or maybe, yeah, I think the English are the first one to do it, right?
England. Okay.
No? And
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
Paris in other European countries, right? Mm,
Mm, England. Maybe
yeah,
it's the England.
I'm not really good in history. But I know it's England and some parts maybe of Europe. Well, Britain is in Europe too, so I'm still
the
correct. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So very good. And do you have any question?
Uh, take the initiative and share their ideas. Okay. No. No question.
Okay. All right. Since you don't have any question, it's time for you to make a sentence.
Uh, we need to remember the uh, ancient. Eh? Take the initiative. No. Wait. Wait a minute. Initiative. Hey, no.
Right. Yes. For example, I took the initiative to, for example, you and your girlfriend had a fight. Who is the first one to say sorry first?
Say
Sorry.
sorry.
For example, yes. Who says sorry first? You or your girlfriend?
Me.
Okay, so in that case, you are the first to take the initiative to say sorry, right? All
Ah.
right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you like you do the first step to say something, to say sorry.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So we need to
Okay.
remember the initiative dream in
Mhm.
our life.
All right, okay.
How
So
can
we
say that?
have to initiative dream in our life. We have to
Remember?
initiative.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. You mean to say we should have the initiative to achieve our dreams in life. All right, you can say here. When we say initiative to start something, right? For example, we were talking about industrial revolution, right?
Mhm.
All right, so you said England was the first one to create machines, to create different kinds of machines, right? So
Mhm.
in that case, I can say, for example, um, England. All right, England was the first country to to have the initiative to create machines. All right.
Machine. Okay.
Alright, so things like this, right? So meaning to say they are the first one to start making something, or they are the first one to take the first step on
Mhm.
doing something. Alright?
Okay.
Okay, great. So do you have other question aside from this one?
No.
Okay, well since you don't have any question anymore, let's go to the next one and it says here physically, right?
Physically. Okay.
I think this one is easy. Okay, so let's read the sentences here.
The computer screen is making her physically sick. Physically, moving your screen from one desk to another can help reduce same position strain syndrome.
Syndrome. Yes,
Syndrome.
yes, syndrome. Syndrome.
Syndrome.
Yes. Do you know syndrome?
No.
Okay. Alright, let me just highlight this one first. Okay. So when we say syndrome, it's like a kind of disease, right? Usually like um, it's a name of a disease. So when you say syndrome, it has something to do with a medical problem or
Huh?
a disease. All right. For example, I cannot think of a syndrome. Okay, right now, but okay, let me think of a syndrome. For example, do you know Down syndrome? Have you heard of the word Down syndrome?
Down syndrome?
Yes, have you heard of the word Down syndrome?
No.
Okay. All right. Down syndrome is some kids or some people their minds don't grow old and they don't think they don't think normally as people. Their minds are usually young, right? Meaning to say they don't mature. So
Don't.
those people have Down syndrome. Okay, let me show you a picture of people with Down syndrome.
So
Uh, 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 uh,
syndrome can make people not old. 'Will not old.
Well, not exactly. It means like a disease. All right. For example, um, I cannot find a better picture of a people with Down syndrome. Okay, let me just find a picture. Um, okay, let me check. All right, okay. Okay. All right, okay. I found a picture. Uh, okay. Uh, I cannot find a picture. Okay. All right, I'll try to find a picture. All right. Well, anyway, when we say Down syndrome, those people are those syndrome means like a disease. It's a kind of disease, but instead of illness, they call it syndrome. All right. Okay, let me show you a picture of a person with Down syndrome. Usually, people with Down syndrome, they look alike. They look almost the same. I cannot find a picture right now.
Ah, Down.
Uh,
Uh,
did you see a picture?
no, no, no. Down syndrome. You say they look almost like. So,
Yes.
so their face is oh, often fat and their how can I say that? Like a moon,
Yes.
like a
They.
moon. Their face, no?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I will show you. Like this kid here. Um. Okay. Let me just show you a picture. Do you see the picture?
No,
No. I sent it to you.
by
No.
Skype? No, 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 no.
No. No. No. In the book.
Ah, okay, okay, I know. That's a
I.
special disease.
Yes, all
Oh,
right. So that is called when people who have that kind of disease, the disease that people have, it's called Down syndrome. So meaning to
ah,
say they the way they think they're always like kids.
mm-hmm,
All right.
ah,
Right. So that is one example of a syndrome, right? Or a disease.
mm-hmm,
Okay?
okay.
All right. So, can you make a sentence? Do you have other questions aside from syndrome?
Friend, friend,
Strain.
yeah,
Right. All right. Strain is when you feel pain
mm-hmm,
and you cannot move your usually for example your neck. Sometimes you sleep in the wrong position, so sometimes your neck gets hurt, gets really painful, and you cannot move your neck, right? Be-
ah,
Right, so that is a strain. Or
friend,
sometimes your foot, when you're playing basketball and you suddenly lost balance or you hurt your foot and then you cannot move it because it hurts every time you move it, that is called a strain.
ah,
Right. So meaning to say your muscles get hard so that whenever you move it, you cannot move it that easily because you get hurt or there is pain every time you move it.
mm-hmm, okay.
Okay. All right. So only that. Do you have other question?
Mm, no, that's okay.
All right. So when we say physically, it has something to do with our body, right?
Mm-hmm,
Alright. Alright, for example, physically tired, meaning to say you are tired, your body is tired. Alright.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so can you make a sentence using the word physically?
Uh,
You can do it.
physically. Oh. The company asked us to make a physically exam.
Okay. So the company asked us
To do?
to um physically exam. Okay, well it's
Ask us to
almost
do?
great.
Okay.
Physical exam, right? Alright, the company asked us to have a physical exam, right? Or in this case, you can also say the company asked us to um okay or okay asked to have I cannot find a good word. Okay, using the word physically. Okay. All right. Okay. The company wants us to be examined. All right. Physically. All right. Okay. All right.
It's mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. So, do you have any question?
No.
All right. Okay. So let's go to the next one, and the next one here is provider.
Okay.
So, what is a provider?
Uh, the man who is give somebody things.
Yes, so a provider, yes, usually you, men, right, are providers. You have to provide things for the family, right? Okay, so that is one. And there, when you say provider, it could also mean like a supplier of something. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let's read the sentences here first.
Okay. The department was extremely pleased with the service they received from the phone provider. As you hear service provider, we want to make sure that you are happy and satisfied with the service you are receiving.
All right. Okay. So how about here? Do you have any question?
Yearly service. What's what is the here's service provider?
Okay. Okay. Where is that? Okay. A health service provider. For example, some people, right? Health service provider are like hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
right? They give service related to health, like they treat people, right? Doctors are health service providers, right? Because they provide medical treatment, right?
Medical
So that
treatment.
is yes, medical treatment. They provide treatment for diseases. So health service providers are okay. Okay, let me just put this here. These are people, right? People or health service provider are people or company that offers or provide medical treatment. Right? For example, hospital, they provide medical treatment, right? Because when you are sick, you need to go to the hospital, and the hospital will take care of you so that you will be how can I say this? You will be cured from your disease,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, so those are medical service or health service provider. Hospitals, clinic, medical clinic, um, nurses, doctors. All right, those are health service providers. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So only that. Do you have other question?
Yep. So here service provider is mean basically it's mine, right? No. Like.
Well, you can also say that, right? Some people, especially in companies, right? They want physical exam, so doctors have to take care of that, right? They examine your body, so that is also a health service provider. Some
Oh.
clinics give a physical exam for companies' sake,
Okay.
right? All right. All right. So only those, Bill.
Yep.
All right, okay. So I would like you to make your own sentence using the word provider here.
Uh, Uh,
You can do it. Mhm.
the provider is better than the receiver. Do you know?
Okay.
Don't know?
No. Alright. Okay, I'll give you other uh, terms. Internet service provider.
Huh. Uh-huh.
Alright. People or company that supplies um, internet.
Ah.
Internet to people, right? Or food service provider, right? Or company that supplies food. Mm. So those are the meaning of provider bill, right? They supply or they give something to people, all right?
Uh-huh.
They provide something to people, like you.
Car service provider.
Yes,
Ah.
right?
Okay.
You used to work for a car service provider, right?
Ah.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. So do you have other question for that?
No.
All right, okay. So let's study one more word here before we end the class.
Okay.
All right. So we have here the word recur. So when we say recur, what does it mean?
Uh, recur. Uh, okay. To go again or repeatedly.
All right. Okay. All right. It means that yeah, something that happens again or something that uh happens again or repeats. All right. So that is the meaning of recur. Can you please read the sentences here?
Okay, the subject of decreasing sales recurs in each meeting, sometimes several times. The managers did not want the particular error to recur.
All right. Okay, good. So you're able to read it, but unfortunately, I think our time is over.
Okay,
So that means we are going to continue the class next time, and I hope that you'll be able to get some rest. All right, Bill.
okay.
Have more rest. Okay. So thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you. Teacher,
Yes.
goodbye.
Bye.